Hello, everyone. Happy Friday to you. Welcome to Friday Update. And normally you'll find David Best sitting in this chair. But David is with his amazing family, grandson, daughter, everybody back on the other side of the country. So hello, everyone. I hope everyone is receiving this broadcast today okay. We had to set it up a little bit differently. So I hope everyone had ease in joining us today. And it's really interesting because it looked like for a bit that we might not be able to do this. And we found another way. And this seems to be a recurring theme this week, is there is another way. Robert wrote this wonderful book that Barbara shared on her incredible Sunday broadcast. And this book that Robert wrote, and if you'd like to purchase it, if you're new, if you want to tell your friends, you could just go on Youngsight. The site is spelled SIGHT, youngsight.com, to purchase the book. It's such a great reminder, especially when things look like they're not working. And it's a great thing to have available at your ready, to have pop into your consciousness that says there is another way. So I hope you all have had a fabulous week. It's the beginning of November and it feels like summer here. It's very warm here today. So what I'd actually like to do is I'd like to share a little bit from Robert's book, There Is Another Way, right now. Before we look at some of the endless variations of practical steps available to us at the moment, it would be wise to eliminate some of these variations so we can look our new reality square in the face and know that it is not going to duck behind some picture that quickly generates from the recognition of a possible link to our past experiences or our knowledge of something similar. The key is to remember that you are dealing with the unknown. So if you already know something to the point of being able to explain, then forget it, because it is not unknown. Once you try to explain, you change the new reality into something that suits the old and therefore magically make it disappear. If we want to see our new reality, then we have to stop making it disappear and allow the unknown to be a reality in our lives. The unknown cannot exist in the physical world unless it has something to hold it. Just like you cannot do much with a paintbrush and paints unless you have a medium to place it on. You cannot paint a picture in midair with a paintbrush and paints. You need paper or canvas to hold the form. The unknown will only demonstrate itself in the physical world if it has a medium on which it can appear, and that medium is the hidden, elevated connection between each one of us, where our spirit resides and our universal selves are recognized. And I'm going to stop there. There's so much more I can share with you, but yeah, I don't know what more there is to say. That says it all. It's really interesting to watch, and I know we all comment on it, we all see it, we all speak about it, that there is another way. But that connection to the past, that all those things, I know that too well. So this is a really critical time to stay up on the elevated platform of living, as Barbara always reminds us on Sundays. Thank you, Barbara. And step into the unknown and go for it. So on this day, I'd like to support you in doing that. Stepping out into the unknown, having no idea, no thoughts in your head, and watch what happens. So interesting, the flies are reminding me of our thought patterns, of external influences that are always trying to come in. Even something like having a glitch on our website this morning. It's things that try to come in and try to, and it's not, yeah. So to just watch and feel where you are in reference to these external things that are trying to come in and distract you or seemingly stop you from moving forward. And on that note, I'd really like to share a poem that David wrote and left with me before he left. It's called Harmony. Harmony is created when love, peace, joy, and gratitude are the dominant energies present. These are the musicians that are jamming their unique sound. A melody has been created for their individual song to write on. And because this melody is followed, there's harmony. You are the musicians, and the melody is the field that supports you. It supports everything, including the space for your individual song so that there is no conflict between the musicians as you play your solo parts. Disharmony is created when hate, judgment, separation, and selfishness are the dominant energies present. When these are the musicians, there is conflict because the melody is not followed, there is no flow, and the musicians bump into each other because there isn't enough space to freely create. The field cannot support this discordant energy, and it will quickly dissolve, and harmony will return to fill the space. So go play your amazing, unique love song for the world to hear. The melody will support you, and you will feel the flow as you ride down the river to your pure perfection. Love, David. And I love it when the natural world responds like we have when doing right here. If you can hear this bird. And that's what harmony and And following your spirit does. It allows everything, everyone, to come up to that elevated platform in their own music, in their own song. And here I am going to music once again. But our music and our song is what I know, what I feel, what I experience so strongly. And because it is an experience that really where no words are needed, sometimes when I feel like I must come up with words, it's a little more challenging. So if I am of few words today for our Friday update, I love the birds. I love what the birds are doing. They're doing their dance. They're singing their song. They're very active behind me, around. So in these wordless spaces, there exists worlds, and to be able to access these worlds is very different than the world of speech, and especially speech through the mind. There's words that come through that don't come through the mind. They come from your larger self. And it's a very different experience. After my last broadcast last week, or this week, I was sharing that, so I have many experiences in this broadcast, in being here in front of you, where I find myself having experiences, seeing things, feeling things, hearing things, and my words come after. The words I'm telling you what I'm experiencing or seeing or feeling. It's not the other way around. So right now, it's like a rocket. It's like a rocket taking off and traveling upwards so fast. You feel the physical, feels the pressure like accelerating in an airplane or in a car. And sometimes where you go, it is wordless. It's beyond description. Can be beyond belief at times. So may you always recognize your majesty, your brilliance, no matter what is happening around you. If there's nothing else to leave you with, it's that. And David Best just came into my field at that moment. And Robert is the one who was always there supporting everything, all of us, all the time. And I thank you. And may you push people over the fence as well, over the fence to that place where you are free and you can be of assistance to others to push them up over the fence. So thank you again for joining us today. And we wish you all a perfect life, perfect health, and an extremely magic future. Thank you.